don't believe in how the Bible says the world operates. So on top of that, it's also, they say that if you hear the voice of God, if you hear a voice and it gives you fear, anxiety, or anything like that, then it's not the voice of God, because God didn't give us the spirit of fear. Okay, see, that's true, but true in the wrong way, because you can read any translation, different translations. Some of them will say God didn't give us a spirit to be timid, right? Name one person in the Bible. I'll use a couple of examples, right? Jonah. When Jonah heard the voice of God, that man got scared. He went and he ran. That's why he didn't go to Nineveh, because he was scared. Paul. When Paul heard the voice of God, that man got shook. When Paul saw the apparition of Jesus, that man was shook. So it's like when you tell people, oh, if you get scared and stuff like that, then it's not God. That's not so much true. What God is saying is you need to stand up and be bold. You need to stand up and believe. You need to stand up. See, that's not something he can control. God can't just make you not scared. That's something that you have to do yourself. So yeah, God didn't give us a spirit of fear, but he gave us the power to overcome it, because fear comes from the world. Fear comes from people. Fear comes from, yes, the enemy. But you can hear the voice of God and get scared. When you tell people, oh, if you're getting scared, then it's not the voice of God, you don't realize that you were making them scared. So what you were saying cannot be from God either. So it's like, you got to stay prayed up. You got to have faith in the Most High. You got to be ready for Jesus' return. Jesus, Yeshua, Yahusha, whatever you want to call him. A lot of people, I ain't going to put that in this video, but you got to be ready for his return. You got to stay prayed up, and you got to know, not believe. You got to know. When I was a kid, I believed in Santa Claus. I believed in the Easter Bunny. I believed in the Tooth Fairy. I believed in a bunch. So at a certain point, it goes from, okay, I believe, to I know. Because if you operate like you know, then you will know that you have power over these spirits. You will know that you were put here to tread on serpents. You will know the power that God gave you. But because we're not even being allowed to believe, then we never get to the point where we know. And that's what kept me out the hospital. That's what keeps me. I can get up and I can walk around and I can live a normal life. That's what builds it, right? And you also got to make sure that you're having a relationship with the Most High. Some people pray to the Virgin Mary. Some people pray to whatever they want to do. Make sure you're praying to the Most High. How are you going to get healed if you're not asking the person that gave you your power to help you exercise your power? So, like, just make sure you're doing it right. And then on top of